their communication portal, because often, as we just said, it's difficult to meet. So by utilizing technology, we can often find solutions or are able to plan and organize very quickly for an event.
I just want to add, number one, of all the participants, or majority of the participants, if not 100%, they will attend these training programs, though they do not have responsibilities, because it's just about 4 to 5 hours, take concentration, lunch break, prayer time. So not everybody will have responsibilities to do sessions, but everyone is there. So they will still reach at least for that time, chit-chat that's present.
But did you all have challenges in terms of people participating?
No, we don't
turning
have,
up to the sessions?
No, we don't have turning up to the session. One of the things, because of the layout, the geography, something is be costly for them to travel.
Okay.
So what the group has done is to solicit assistance from the community to assist them to travel.
Okay. So you help them. So you see, again, that's another solution in terms of transport, which is very real. Lots of times people actually cannot get to the location of where you're having an activity or an event. So by utilizing networks that already exist, that you already eliminate that problem. So those are two things that you all can take note of in terms of time management and in terms of logistics.
And also with this, we engage one of the major Muslim organizations in assisting somewhat with little meals.
Right, and then that's another important thing as well, partnerships. So again, this was a new venture, a new project. Probably didn't have the experience that other groups may have had or other organizations may have had, but you actually asked for assistance and asked for help using the existing networks that you have. So again, that's a very good point to take note of. Maybe you could.
One of the things that it seems that their project works so well is that they targeted a audience that they know was reasonable. At times when we set projects, we want to target our whole community or target the whole country. That's not most of the time not really feasible. They've got 100% people for their training sessions. That's unlikely to ever happen unless you've chosen people that you know you could deal with the site and you could actually connect to those people individually yourself, right? And moving forward into the project is that having the idea about who you're trying to target, making sure it's reasonable, and then making sure that that relation continues to flourish is a way to help build success.
Yeah, so that's exactly what we were just talking about with the first example, right? Using a starting point that you're familiar with, that it's easy to motivate them and easy to mobilize them to get support and enlist them in your activities. Okay? All right, anyone else? So this entire table it was that project, was one group? Okay.
Alright. Assalamu alaikum. So I am Abdul Ahad from the research subgroup. And just like all other groups, we also had challenges. So not to dwell on those though, I'm going to present what was our approach to our research, to our project. Inshallah for some feedback and some constructive criticism. So the background for our project is in recognition of the fact that a lot of research has been done in the Islamic world. But we find that they're particularly related to larger communities, Muslim countries and large Muslim communities. What we find is that not all of the research is done in smaller communities. So small islands or smaller countries like many of us are from don't get the kind of attention in academia as others. It poses a challenge in that without information and actual research done in communities, you can't implement projects effectively. So development projects, government interventions, things like that, they don't work unless you have actionable information coming out of those communities. So we wanted to change that. Our main objective wanted to provide stakeholders, that's the government, as well as NGOs, international organizations, citizens, with information on what's happening in various communities. We wanted to give them information that would allow them to implement meaningful projects. That's long term. On the short term side, we wanted to create a platform, an avenue through which information could be collected and disseminated. Currently, in many of the countries that we had identified, that our group members are from 5 countries in total, so we're all in different areas. We all had the same issue of not having a platform for information collection, data collection, or information dissemination. What does that mean? It means that other than the census that the government has, what, every 10 years or so, there is no data collection drive in any of these countries. And as I indicated, academia, students, and researchers don't implement a lot of research projects to collect that data. So we wanted to have a platform where that could be done, and that was going to be the short-term objective. What we saw was that over the space of, say, a 6-month period for this to be implemented, we asked a few questions. Number one, who would be the beneficiaries? I already said them. And we wanted to implement this project in such a way that as many beneficiaries would be involved in the process as possible. So imams at the various masjids, of course, they would benefit from this information. You know, information about what's going on in the community research. You can think of many different research topics. What's the socioeconomic status of the Muslims in the country? What are some of the challenges in the home situation that a lot of the Muslims in your countries face, whether it be domestic abuse, whether it be challenges raising your kids, challenges getting access to the masjid, whatever the case may be. So we thought that if such research was done, the imams in the various masjids would benefit, and so they should also be part of this project that we're doing. We also felt that various NGOs and governments who would also benefit from this information, knowing how to implement development projects, would also benefit. And so they too should be part of the project. And so we wanted to use them as our points of contact, our sources of some base information, and take our own primary data from the actual Muslims in the communities. So we're involving the Muslims, the community leaders, the heads of various NGOs and government ministries, etc. Those will also be the beneficiaries.
You all started to...
So, we did actually. All right, so let me point there, because right now I'm speaking about the approach.
Okay, right.
To respond to your question, we did start. We actually did. And we were able, through various means, able to collect some of the information that I mentioned in here. But I want to focus specifically on what the challenges are separately, since I realize you're interested in that as well.
Well, I'm interested in everything, so...
No, it's an ongoing project. So those are the beneficiaries. Then we looked at what were the research objects. And so we thought, state and politics. What we would want to find out regarding state and politics. Controversies in the Muslim communities, Muslims in the local news in the various countries, state policies, and these are all research ideas. These are all research topics that will come out of us establishing the platform and developing the data collection mechanisms and means. Okay? So, through all of this, our deliverables would have included some basic but sufficient information, something that is interrogative and up to date about the Muslims in minority groups in various countries, current countries. It would also include, as part of the deliverables, general statistics on the Muslim population.
But statistics on what?
Okay, demographic, for one, primarily. And I'll tell you how that came up. When we sat down, all of us looked at our individual countries and realized there is no accurate number or estimate of how many Muslims are in our various communities in each country. There's no accurate number of how many males, how many females, how many youth, how many constituencies. There's not an accurate idea as to the financial status of the Muslims in various countries, the employment status of various
So
countries.
kind of like basic census
It could be a
data, but
census,
applied to the minority Muslim communities.
We did think of it starting as a census.
Uh-huh.
That's a great observation. But then we also thought that it would lead into a more critical analysis of the communities.
Right.
What were some of the deeper challenges that the communities face? Because
Okay.
a census wouldn't ask you
Right,
what
okay,
are the
okay,
challenges.
okay, okay.
But we could ask those questions based on the census information that we gather.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, we start off by gathering some of those demographic information, that demographic information first.
Mm-hmm.
Similar questions as you would find in a census.
Mm-hmm.
And then that now would lead into us being able to implement other research. Okay. So the third deliverable we thought would be analysis of the background, the key actors in the communities,